This time trial that I'm enjoying attempting, and I'm in 13th place. Looks like if I get sub 4 minute but yeah, if not, we'll stick in 13th place. I've only just got out of bed, my hair's all over the place. So I'm going to go for the soft tyre just to get maximum speed. It is tarmac all the way through, so no gravel to worry about. Check out the leaderboard for where I am in the world, not just on this little time trial event on Facebook. Ooh, 163rd, so not too bad. So I've got a fastest time of 4:03, 4 minutes 3 seconds, 2:82. So 22 seconds off the fastest guy that's been through here. In these cars, that is. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, just took a while. So let's get on the way. Just try to get a full stage in and see what the time is, and then try and build on that afterwards.
2, 1, go. 300.
It's a few days since I've had an attempt at this. It's not like I was at it yesterday, so it might be a bit rusty.
Into 4 right. Into cut. 3 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Opens 30.
Oh, missed gear change on my sequential shifter.
Into 3 right. Into 5 left small cut. Into 5 right long of a crest. Into early 5 left of a crest. Opens 50. 1 right long. Opens.
Oh, just too late on the brakes there.
Opens and tightens. 4 left. Very long. 80. 2 right. Small cut. And 3 right cut. 3 left long tightens. Keep right over 80. Crest.
Oh,
Left.
touch of the barrier.
50. 6 left. 50. 4 right. Open 6. Extra long. Tightens over crest and pole. 4 left. Extra long. Opens 6.
Oh god.
60. Right 50. 3 left long. Into 5 right long.
Oh, no. Oh, I remember that corner now, I've got to it. It says 3 left there, but it seems pretty tight, so I'd call it more of a 2 myself, but
5, 4,
he's the professional co-driver, I'm the amateur, not even,
300.
rally
5 right.
attempter.
Don't cut. 3 left tightens.
Don't know what I'm even trying to get out there.
Into 4 right. Into cut. 3 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Opens 30. Keep right into 2 left tightens. Into 3 right. Into 5 left small cut. Into 5 right long of a crest. Into early 5 left of a crest. Opens 50.
Good call on this.
1 right long.
Love that, I don't know why.
Opens. Into early 4 left. Opens and tightens. 4 left. Very long. 80. 2 right. Small cut. And 3 right cut. 3 left long tightens. Keep right over 80. Crest. And flat left. 150. 6 left. 50. 4 right.
Another good corner coming up, this one here. This is good, flat out. Just get it tucked into the apex early on and then just ride the corner out as it opens up.
Opens 6. 60.
Grab a brake and down the gear into there and then gather it up and chuck it into the apex.
Into 5 right long. And
So that's where I went off last run.
4 left long tightens. Into 6
Oh
right
god.
long of a crest.
Bit of a moment then.
1 right long tightens.
Lost it on the brakes a bit.
And 3 left long. Opens 100. 3 left opens and tightens, into 5 right, 30, 2 right tightens, into 6 left, into 5 right small cut, 5 left tightens, into 5 right long narrow, 30, 4 left, open 6, extra long, 30, 5 right of a crest.
So just got to try and carry as much speed through these fast corners as I dare now.
4 right small cut, into 3 left tightens, 100, 6 right, 150, 6 right, 30, don't cut, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, very long,
way too early for that,
opens,
3 left.
into 5 left long, 30, 3 right long, into 4 left, extra long, opens, into 5 right.
So just trying to carry the speed and not brake too much as possible.
Into 6 left, into 6 right long, into 4 left.
Finally getting into 5th gear.
Long, opens, keep
Back down into 4th.
6 left, into 5 right, extra long, tightens.
Can't see.
100. 4 right, into 4 left long, tightens.
Oh, down a gear for no reason.
Into 4 right, 80.
Oh no.
Right of a crest.
Oh no, come on.
40.
Full front wheel drive, so just had to plant the throttle and try and gather it up.
Into 3 right, into 5 left long. 50.
Oh god, no, not again. Oh, I lost it through that moment really, lost my concentration. And then a mistake straight afterwards, so I was doing quite well then as well. I was up on my time most of the way through that. God damn, rally games. Restarters can't get out of the bushes and it's pointless anyway. Oh, for God's sake, that was going quite well. Right. Just have a little moment, because that's annoying, and you need to have your head right for a decent stage. Oh, rally games so good, but so punishing. I'll quickly, as soon as I'm getting a few messages from whoever's watching, I'll quickly get it up on my phone. I should just put the messages on the side of the screen, but if you've watched before, just to explain, my TV, I need the bigger TV basically. Too small if I put the messages on the side of the screen. So, bigger TV basically. Too small if I put the messages on the side of the screen. Good morning, is it Coalition? GT Jellyby. Good to see you watching, man. Anyway, I'll just stop smoking and in a second that is, and crack on. Oh, that's annoying not getting through that stage that time. That was good. He's doing quite well at just carrying the speed, like I said. Just got to watch out for those tighter corners when you get into that fast stage, because you're in the flow of the faster corners, and then all of a sudden it's easy to get caught out by a left or a right 3 or 2.
5, 4.
Anyway, let's get on the way.
1, 300.
So not using the flappy paddles just because it's easier to use the sequential in a rally game, just because you know where the box is all the time to change your gears.
Right, into cut, 3 left, into 2 right tightens, into 6 left, into 6
Oh, a bit wide out of there, a little bit wide.
Keep right into 2 left.
Not too bad.
Into 3 right, into 5 left.
Cut the corner a bit if you dare.
Into 5 right long of a crest, into early 5 left of a crest, opens 50.
Quite like this R2 car, it feels quite manageable, it's not too fast.
Into early 4
Builds the
left,
speed nicely, it's predictable.
4 left.
Don't just kick at the rear ends, because it's not rear wheel drive for a start, but
Small cut.
you haven't got that much power to do anything to really catch you out massively or too drastically.
Keep right over 80.
Anyway, I'll stop talking and listen to the co-driver.
Flat left.
Not bad through there that time.
6 left, 50, 4 right, open 6, extra long, tightens
Flat out through here. Love that corner.
Extra long, opens 6, 60.
Get it tucked in early to the apex on the left.
Right 50.
And then that corner's not too bad. You go wide on it and you're off. Same here.
Right long, and short 4 right, 4 left long tightens. Into 6 right long of a crest, slow 30, 1 right long tightens. And 3 left long, opens 100. 3 left long, opens and tightens. Into 5 right, 30, 2 right tightens. Into 6 left,
Oh,
into 5 right small cut, 5 left tightens.
For some reason, because it said 5 right, I was looking for a 5 right and I completely ignored the 2 right tightens at the end of it. Ah, that was just my mistake on the co-driver.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 300. 5 right. Into don't cut. 3 left tightens. Into 4 right. Into cut. 3 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Opens 30.
Better through there that time.
Right into 2 left tightens. Into 3 right. Into 5 left small cut.
But then not as good through there, so all evens out.
50. 1 right long. Opens. Into early 4 left. Opens and tightens. 4 left. Very long. 80.
No, I got my corners mixed up. That's flat out through there and I went down a gear.
3 right cut. 3 left long tightens. Keep right.
This one I was thinking was coming,
Crest.
which is down a gear and, well, you don't have to be down a gear, but if you get tucked in nice and early
50. 4
and lift off a little bit.
Open 6. Extra long. Tightens over crest and pole.
Oh, a bit wide this time, caught the bank, caught the grass a little bit.
6.
Give me a moment mid-corner, always fun.
Right 50. 3 left long.
So this is the dodgy one.
Into 5 right long. And
Took it in early enough, down a gear or two and it's alright there.
4 left long tightens. Into 6 right long of a crest. Slow 30. 1 right long tightens. And 3 left long. Opens 100. 3 left long. Opens and tightens. Into 5 right. 30. 2 right tightens.
This is the corner I
Into
went
6
off on.
left. Into 5 right small cut. 5 left tightens. Into 5 right long narrow. 30. 4 left. Open 6. Extra long. 30. 5 right of a crest.
Feel like I'm
Keep left of a 30.
lost a bit of confidence for some reason,
Right small
even though
cut.
I've not done anything massively wrong.
Into 3 left tightens. 100. 6 right. 150. 6 right. 30. Don't cut. 3 left tightens. Into 4 right. Very long. Opens. Into 5 left long. 30. 3 right long. Into 4 left. Extra long. Opens. Into 5 right. Extra long. Opens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Into 4 left. Extra long. Opens. Keep middle of a 30. 6 left. Into 5 right. Extra long. Tightens.
Tricky to see anything through here.
100. 4 right. Into 4 left long. Tightens.
Don't know why, but I've lost my confidence through this section just because of those crashes in the last run. Oh, this is the corner as well. Oh, managed to just about get it stuck on the track. Jesus Christ.
Into 3 right. Into 5 left long. 50.
Alright, so I think they're the bad corners out of the way, I hope. And this one coming as well.
Opens opens, 6 long, 30. 2 left long, tightens. Into 3 right, tightens over finish. 50.
Where am I? Oh, it's bloody brilliant. Yeah, it's nice. Didn't think I was going to do it that easily. So, took me a couple of runs to get through, but a couple of attempts and restarts. But a 3:59.848 in the end, so that's not too bad. Huh. Well, I reckon I can improve on that. I feel like I'm driving quite well today, so I'm going to have another go. See where that puts me in the world. Before I do that. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Thought it'd take me ages to get below 4 minutes. 119th place, so not too bad. So yeah, really quite happy with that. 18.5 seconds off the fastest guy through here. And that should put me in the top 10 on the MRC time trial event that's been set up for this week. So anyway, I'm going to restart and have yet another go. I know I could go faster than that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
but
1.
Can I actually do it?
300.
And get through the stage clean?
Into don't cut, 3 left tightens. Into 4 right. Into cut, 3 left.
Chucked it into there nicely.
Into 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. 30. Keep right into 2 left tightens. Into 3 right. Into 5 left small cut. Into 5 right long of a crest. Into early 5 left of a crest. Opens 50. 1 right long. Opens. Into early 4 left. Opens and tightens. 4 left. Very long. 80.
Short shifted into third a little bit going up that hill.
And 3 right cut. 3 left long tightens.
A little bit too early.
Keep right over 80.
Top of the wall there. Oh!
Flat left.
Top of the wall there.
50. 6 left.
We'll ignore that.
50. 4 right. Open 6.
Since they were up on our time as well. Oh, nearly had the same moment I did last run.
Opens 6. 60.
It's unbelievable how much speed you can carry through that left-hander after coming out of that fast section.
Into 5 right long. And short 4 right. 4 left long.
I feel like I'm learning how to drive this car better and better as the time goes on.
30, 1 right long tightens. And 3 left long. Opens 100. 3 left long. Opens and tightens. Into 5 right. 30. 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 5 right small cut. 5 left tightens.
Faster through there definitely than last time.
Right long narrow. 30. 4 left. Open 6. Extra long. 30. 5 right of a crest. Keep left of a 30. 4 right small cut. Into 3 left tightens.
Oh, too heavy on the brakes there, Jesus. Doesn't matter too much because I had to get it stopped for that left, but still.
6 right, 30.
Lost a bit of time there, definitely.
Into 4 right, very long. Opens. Into 5 left long. 30. 3 right long.
This is a bit where you can't see anything coming up here.
Into 4 left, extra long. Opens. Into 5 right, extra long. Opens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Into 4 left. Extra long. Opens. Keep middle of a 30. 6 left. Into 5 right.
Wide on the exit a bit.
Tightens.
That was close.
100. 4 right. Into 4 left long. Tightens. Into 4 right. 80. Flat right of a crest.
Get it right, yes, that's better.
40.
Still dodgy, but better.
Into 3 right. Into 5 left long. 50.
Oh no,
6 left.
a bit wide.
30.
Lost a bit of time on the exit there.
Opens 6 long, 30.
Oh, slow through there as well. Not far from the end now though.
Tightens over finish.
Another good time. Yeah, he's beating it again. Oh, it's making me think how fast can I get now. I'm surprising myself here. Especially streaming. Normally all goes completely wrong when I stream, so yeah, I'm surprised about this. Do I do it again? Where am I now? 80th place, not too bad. 15.5 seconds off the fastest time. 15.5 seconds, that's ridiculous really. I don't know how you can do it that much quicker unless you spend about 2 weeks getting the setup right. Or you're some kind of driving god. Let's see what car they've actually done it in. Oh, disappointingly it's in the same car. So times in the world this is are in the Fiesta that I'm driving, so no excuses. God, there's some quick people out there. That felt like a half decent run, did that? So, one final attempt at going faster than that. Still sections where I could go faster, I know there is, I just need to get the full stage right.
3, 2, 1, go. 300. 5 right.
I believe that'll put me definitely well and truly in the top 10 in the MRC time trial Facebook group thing as well. That should put me up. Talking my way through one of the hardest corners on the track. Even though it's the first one, it's the hardest, or one of. Yeah, should put me in the top 10 for the MRC time trial event. Oh, what a terrible start. I've lost a second there.
5 right. Into don't cut. 3 left tightens.
I'm going to restart that start. That was really bad. I must have lifted off the handbrake about half a second after he said go.
5, 4.
So let's go when he says go, if not before. No, again, that one brilliant.
5 right. Into don't cut. 3 left tightens.
Anyway, we'll stick with it. That no work, because it's that smaller difference that I'm looking for, that I've already lost the time that I'm looking for there, really. So I need to have a better start.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Flat out, let's not mess about.
300.
That's better.
5 right. Into
Right, we're off. Let's get this first corner nailed and this first section. It's the trickiest little bit, really.
Into 4 right.
Oh, again, late on the brakes. Sent myself a little bit wide and deep into the corner. So then I had to gather it up rather than being able to carry the speed through it. Oh, a bit same there as well, but just kept my foot in, so it didn't really matter.
Into 3 right. Into 5 left, small cut.
Oh, I'm already being too aggressive. I'm going to lose time.
Left of a crest. Opens 50. 1 right long. Opens. Into early 4 left.
Alright. Here's where I go from putting in decent stages to just completely losing it. Driving like
5, 4.
I don't know what.
3, 2, 1.
Jelly edge.
300.
No, I didn't hit the limiter in first. Good thing.
3 left tightens. Into 4 right. Into
Get the braking done a bit earlier, just makes that corner a lot easier.
right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long. Opens 30.
Pretty much kept it flat through there then, I don't know how.
Into 3 right. Into 5
Oh
left,
my god,
cut.
that's wide on the exit. Slow out of there.
Into early 5 left of a crest.
Foresaw my traction going forwards and turned it into sideways.
Opens. Into early 4 left. Opens and tightens.
Ah god, scrappy already.
Very long. 80.
Still sticking with my go, so it's just in front of me. Oh god, what's going on now? Right, stop talking. I'm just actually trying to do another stage. This is the reason why, because I've just started talking all the way through it. Got all excited that I've beaten my target.
300. 5 right. Into don't cut. 3 left tightens. 4 right, into cut, 3 left,
Struggling into that first corner now, but never mind. Not
into
too bad.
6 left, into 6 right long, opens 30, keep right into 2 left tightens, into 3 right, into 5 left small cut, into 5 right long of a crest, into early 5 left of a crest, opens 50, 1 right long, opens, into early 4 left,
Oh, for God's sake.
opens and tightens, 4 left, very
Keep
long,
making that same mistake in the same corner,
2
which is
right,
really
small
annoying.
cut, and 3 right cut, 3
Making the
left
most of the
long
cut there by
tightens,
missing the apex
keep
by a
right
mile.
over 80, crest,
Oh, run it wide into the barrier, why not?
50, 6 left, 50,
This is a problem when you start pushing harder and harder and end up making stupid mistakes all the way through
5,
instead.
4,
Getting that balance right between speed and not pushing too much,
third,
so you've still got the control everywhere.
into don't cut, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, into cut, 3 left, into 2 right tightens, into 6 left, into 6 right long, opens 30, keep right into 2 left tightens, into 3 right, into 5 left small
Oh,
cut,
keep getting that wrong.
into 5 right
Bit of a
long,
crucial
crest,
corner that as
into
well,
5
because it's
left
quite
of a
fast
crest,
from that
opens 50,
corner onwards.
1 right long,
Just losing time all the way down to this corner now.
into
Let's
early
not hit the
4
wall this
left,
time.
opens and tightens, 4 left, very long, 80,
Oh, too much action going on the wheel. I'm losing scrubbing time off,
3 right cut,
scrubbing speed.
3 left long tightens, keep right over 80, crest, and flat left, 150, 6 left, 50,
No bad run out of that corner, so back up with my ghost now. I'm not far off anyway. Just keep it smooth through here.
4 left, extra long, opens 6, 60, flat right 50, 3
Six just
left
slows
long,
me down a little bit through there,
into 5 right long,
but it feels good everywhere else. Ah,
short 4
bollocks.
right, into
I
5
might
right
just leave it at
long,
that for this time trial and do something else.
short 4
In
right,
fact, I did see another one, so I'll have one more attempt and no restart. If I have to restart, then I'll just go and do something different. There's another MRC time trial event I saw as well, so I'll have a go at doing that. I haven't done it yet either, I haven't had a go yet. A completely new one to me, and it looked very tricky on the little picture of it.
cut, 3 left tightens,
I know it was like a challenge. Don't know what car it was in, I can't remember, but
into cut, 3
just
left,
jumping from one car to the other, no doubt, but never mind. We'll see how we're going it.
into 6 left, into 6 right long, opens 30, keep right into 2 left tightens, into 5 left small cut, into 5 right long of a crest, into early 5 left of a crest, opens 50, 1 right long, opens, into early 4 left,
Ooh, run it to the wall for a better exit. Yeah, right, whatever.
80. 2 right, small cut, and 3 right cut.
Small cut, let's make an advantage of it.
3
Here we
left
go,
long
another
tightens.
cut.
Keep right over
Actually
80,
make some of the
crest,
cuts. We can.
and flat left.
Keep hitting that barrier, which slows me down all the way up here. Bit of a hill as well, so
4 right,
not great.
open 6.
Up on my time though, so that's good. Let's get this tucked in nice and early, that's better. Not going wide on the exit there.
Opens 6.
Gives me a better line to get it tucked into this left as well.
Flat right 50, 3 left long,
Dodgy corner.
into 5 right long, and
Got to make sure you
short 4 right,
respect that corner and go slower rather than fast.
into 6 right long of a crest, slow 30, 1 right long tightens, and
Oh, nearly hit the inside barrier then.
opens
That was very close.
3 left long, opens and tightens, into 5 right, 30, 2 right tightens, into 6 left, Into 5 right small cut, 5 left tightens, into 5 right long narrow, 30.
Gears feel a bit, I think I could gain time on fourth gear being a bit shorter.
30. 5 right of a crest.
If I was to tune anything, that'd be the first thing I'd do.
4 right small cut, into 3 left tightens.
Faster through there this time, that was better.
6 right, 150. 6 right, 30. Don't cut, 3 left tightens. Into 4 right, very long.
A little bit heavy on the brakes there, but never mind. It's better than not braking enough.
30. 3 right long. Into 4 left, extra long. Opens.
Again, just trying to carry as much speed as possible and brake as little as possible. Just go down the gears and use the gears as my brakes, if possible. Can do it early enough, then just scrubs up enough speed for certain corners anyway.
Extra long. Opens. Keep middle of a 30.
All sorts of driving techniques going on in a rally game. You know, just sticking to one technique all the way through. Oh, Jesus Christ. Talking is it's probably the worst technique I use, because it does not help. So I don't know if I can get away with still putting a time in that's faster. I doubt it very much, but I'm sure I just got a penalty for going off there, but I'll carry on anyway since it's my last run through here. And I'm off again. See if we can get back on. Bushes, bushes, bushes. Front end's just full of privet there. Start using handbrake and have a bit of fun now. There's only 2 corners left.
Into 3 right.
Oh, I didn't quite get it right on handbrake.
50.
Never mind.
To stop.
So 4:22 when it all goes wrong. So I'm going to leave it at that, otherwise I'll get really frustrated with trying to chase that time. I'm quite happy that was a fast time for me. I could probably improve with hours and hours of attempts, but it's not how I like to really to race and do things, so I won't. And I'll go back to the main menu and get my phone and have a look to see what the other MRC time trial event was. Bear with me a minute. I hate Facebook sometimes for seeing things and then not being able to find it again later. I should have taken a picture of it or something. Can't find it now actually. So is there another one? I've just completely imagined that. Let's have a look. No, there's only that one really, so tell you what I'll do instead, just to have a bit of a break from that then. I'll where am I? Oh, that's how you do it. Going to do a daily stage instead. Just get the sleep out of my eyes. Good way to wake up is Dirt Rally 2. Gives you a bit of a challenge first thing in the morning. Nice day outside actually. I should be getting myself out. I'll do that in a bit. Right, so that's my little rewards thing. So where are we? Looking a bit snowy for my liking those. H2. See what that is. Oh, I hate that bloody escort. The fact that I hate it makes me want to actually try and do it almost, but with a stage on Argentina in an R2 car. Here's the Fiesta though that I've just been driving. It's not the best for Argentina. You need some rear wheel drive or 4-wheel drive really, just to get around the tight twisty bits. It'd be hard in that, it'd be a challenge in that. Right, so it looks like it's going to have to be see what this one is actually. Let's do that. I haven't driven this car for a bit, so this is one of the first cars you start driving when you first get the game. 115 horsepower, 1,764 pounds in weight, 1.3 engine, 4 cylinders, naturally aspirated, and 4-speed manual gearbox. 4-speed, like it, means there won't be a lot to do on the gearbox, and then front wheel drive. So I always forget to do this. Let's see how many miles I've driven in it. So I've driven 78.94 miles in it. Events started 10, events finished 9, and no podium. So yeah, suits me perfectly, this car. Let's have a go in at that. I quite like slightly slower cars as well. They're a challenge in themselves, even though they're not the fastest and they're not going to kill you every time you put your foot down, but it's a challenge to carry the speed instead. And again, especially in a front wheel drive car like it is, it's all about carrying speed through the corners and keeping your momentum up. I always do this. I always bloody come up with a drink and finish it about 2 minutes after I started. Alright. So, do we have a shakedown? I'm tempted not to, but I will do.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Sounds good.
1, go.
So we're not going at ridiculous speed, so we'll go in car.
Into 1 left, extra long.
I actually remember this stage a little bit. I got slightly obsessed with this stage when I first got the game. Absolutely brilliant stage, but not for the fact that it's fast or anything, just for the fact that it's so technical. And I got through it one night and I was just like, oh my god. So it just made me think that was probably the best rally experience I've ever had, just because of how intense it was between all the rocks all the way through. And I was in an R5 car as well, so a pretty quick car, and it was just, I didn't do the best run, but I managed to get through half decently, and I was just blown away by how it felt. So it became a bit of a time trial run stage for me, did this, but with the R5 car. Nice to visit it in something else. Oh, I forgot about that corner as well. That's a tricky one. Oh yeah, I'm in there. Shakedown for a thing. I completely forgot what I was on there. I like the little details in this whilst we're just on shakedown. It doesn't really matter. The pencil in the side there for the note taking and the timekeeping.
To stop.
Little dials, and I'm not sure what. There's a little counter underneath those turbo dials or pressure gauges or whatever they are. I don't know what they are. We'll see if they count up eventually. But yeah, it's quite a good car. I like these old rally cars. They look cool inside. Nice wooden dash as well. So, don't want to make this stream too long, so just going to crack on and get into this, I think. Even though I did terribly there. I'll change back to my normal view and then give myself half a chance of doing it half decently. So, go on the soft tyres since they were on one stage. It's always wise to do. And let's take the spare tyre out of the boot, which we've already done. There's no spare tyre in. Just saves a bit of weight, so you can be that little bit faster. It's a daily stage, and you only get one chance at it, so you want to be as fast as possible first time.
Into 1 left, extra long. Good luck.
Let's change the views up. Back to bonnet cam, the incredibly long bonnet.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds
60, open hairpin right,
aggressive as I rev it away on the line there.
into 1 left,
And off we go.
extra long.
Slow it feels like, but got through it. Tricky corner that first one.
Into 1 right tightens. Opens. Extra long. Into 2 left. Extra long. Tightens 1. Into 2 right tightens. Into unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. Into 1 right tightens. Into don't cut.
So completely different to the Fiesta I've just been driving. Turns out you've got to have it in first gear pretty much all the time. Kind of forgot about that.
Into 4 left, opens
Tricky corner where I went wrong last time, and I've done it again. Put myself into a nice roll. Can I carry on? No, we can just carry on rolling. So that's a penalty and completely ruined my stage. Lost about 10 seconds rolling, and then another final 4 seconds penalty as well to add to it. So about already 18 seconds down on the fastest guy through here, so that's not good for my overall time. Well, never mind. Don't take these daily events that seriously. Cattle grid over there, good on the force feedback, feel it.
Open 6 long, over crest, sudden.
But wide. I need to do more to the steering wheel. I'm used to not turning in that much, and I think I need to be spinning it right round as much as possible, really. Crap.
Into 6 right.
It's all going wrong in this one. Never mind.
Into 6 left.
Keep it calm and try and carry on.
6 right, long. Opens, slow 50, crest and unseen hairpin right. 30. Cut, left of an arrow
There we go,
bridge.
pulled it back eventually.
30. 3 left.
Handbrake,
And keep right into 1
slow
left
as hell,
of
but
an
it still felt good.
Into 4 right of a narrow bridge. Into 4 left
Oh
of
no,
a crest.
that looks tight.
Right.
Good job I noticed.
30. Unseen hairpin right.
I've never actually checked, but I'd be quite interested to know if you could turn the co-driver setting off in any stage, on any rally or in any car or whatever. If you can just turn it off fully
Into 2 right.
and just drive these stages completely just by sight
Into 1 left.
or by memory, at least you've been through it and it's a particular favourite.
Into don't cut. 2 left. Opens.
But yeah, it'd be quite interesting to actually do and see what kind of time you could put in compared to what you can do obviously with a co-driver, just to see the obvious difference between what the co-driver, you know, how much difference the co-driver makes. I'm almost doing an example of it now because I can't hear him at all as I waffle away talking over him. I can just see the little pictures pop up and I can't hear what's actually coming there.
Into 2 right long.
But so I guess I'm giving you some idea of it, but if you could turn it off altogether and not have any speech at all,
30.
because I do catch the occasional instruction,
30.
then yeah, it'd be interesting.
1 right tightens of a narrow bridge. Into 3 left of a crest. 30.
Oh.
3 right.
Doing well in this, really proud of myself.
Into 3 left long. Into unseen. 1 right tightens.
Still good fun even though I'm not doing very well, which is the main thing.
Into 5 left. Into 5 right.
Took it in on the handbrake, hit the limiter in first as it spins the wheels. Trying to gain some traction. Oh, let's visit the town down here. Oh, maybe we won't actually, that rock won't want us to. See if we can get it back on. This is the biggest challenge in Dirt Rally 2, to be fair. You can have as hard a stage as you want in as fast a car as you want, but if you go off on some of these stages, can't remember where it is specifically, there's a fence all the way around the frigging one of the stages, and nearly swore then. And yeah, as soon as you go off, a bit like this, you just can't do anything about it, you can't get back on. I ended up ramming my way through the fence once, eventually deciding to back up enough in reverse, and it let me because I didn't go out of the barrier, like the boundaries of the map or whatever, and then just ramming it into the fence. So anyway, can I get out of here is what I'm asking. It's become a different game in itself. Right, so I can get there. Let's try and... I'm going to actually get out of here. I'm not going to let it beat me. Where's the different view? Am I in reverse yet? Oh, come on. Really? How can you not get out of there? Oh, so I've been disqualified eventually. Oh, quitting. Gonna turn that into a little hill climb event. 50. Well, I'm right at the bottom. Couldn't get any lower. The lowest of the low. Yeah, I joined a lot of other people that probably didn't finish that stage by the look of it. So yeah, I'm right at the bottom. Never mind. Absolutely gutted. It's as soon as I did to a pool in that, let's hit that R2 one up in the Fiesta, I think it was. As soon as I've been driving that, I might have a chance as well. I think it's pretty much the same stage as well, but it's just in a different car, so... it's there. 180, you can see the stats for yourself. It's annoying reading it out all the time, I'll be completely honest. At least I'm honest. See the stats there yourself if you're interested. Being incredibly lazy. I've only actually I haven't done that much in this really. But I'm probably driven a bit further than that in it. I wonder if going over and over the time trial stage actually counts as mileage when you're restarting and stuff like that. Probably not. So I've probably done a lot more in it than it leads me to believe. Repair all the damage that I can. Oh, let's actually... where is it? Where was that then? Somewhere where I just saw engine then. It was in the repair bit. Where's that? Oh, this game's annoying at times. I've only got 41 minutes anyway, so I better crack on with it. Oh, I've just missed it. We're all there up the top. Never mind. I haven't played this game enough to know the menus very well. What I've played a bit though, I've really enjoyed. I guesstimate I've probably put a bit about 12 hours into this game now. If that. A lot of it just doing time trial events and effing and jeffing it myself as I keep messing up on the same corners normally as well. Stage after stage, run after run. Anyway, back in the R2, familiar territory. So let's skip up the views again. We're in the dark. We're on shakedown though, quick shakedown before we get started. Now we're on the gravel, we're on tarmac a minute ago in the R2, so I'll have a quick go on the gravel. Luckily this is a stage that I actually recognise, because it's one from last week's time trial. So this is quite good for me, even though it's a fast stage and it's not the easiest, it's not going to be the easiest in the dark. So taking a lot of grass, as you might notice, but you can do that round here. It's only the fact that I know this stage that I can do that. So now I recognise the stage, I'll get straight into the rally, there's no point in shaking down too much. So quite a bit slower than the R5 car I was going through here in before, but still got a bit of pace to it, the R2 Fiesta, so it should be fun. Anyway, let's check out the tyres, just make sure. It's quite a long stage, but we'll... do we go to the soft? It says recommended medium, but I'm going to go soft. Is there a spare tyre I can take out? Yeah, don't need a spare tyre. Well, hopefully don't need a spare tyre, and if I do, then my time's ruined anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's try this daily event, now I actually have a chance to know the stage a little bit. It's quite a good time, someone's put in there a 5:52. It was the fastest time through here. Don't know why, I'm just going to dust my wheel off before I go. It's slightly strange, I've just realised. Here we go.
60, unseen 4 left.
Unseen bloodies in the dark.
5 right. 80.
Still turned in too early knowing it was coming.
30.
Slight correction and then got in at the right time. Anyway, need to concentrate for this one.
4 right.
handbrake a bit more effective on the gravel, so I can trust that a little bit. Not too much though in front wheel drive car, but I can still rely on it when I need it at times to tighten myself up a little bit on the exits or whatever.
50, 4 left long, tightens keep in, 50, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3.
Oh no, bad corner to go off on, bad corner to go off on. Every corner's a bad one to go off on, I know, but I managed to just keep it that side of the fence, so that's the main thing. Lost a load of time there though, but at least I can carry on with the stage. Drone there, flying above me as I go through that corner. Good the detail they've managed to put in Dirt Rally 2, I really like it. Some people have heard complain about it and not being able to see much. I completely see what they're saying in that regard, but I just see that as more of a challenge and part of the challenge. But sometimes, yeah, with the sun, I see what people are complaining about because it is a bit over sunny and a bit bright at times when it's unnecessary. You could still give a sun effect without it blinding you. Anyway, stop waffling on and complaining about the game. Tricky little section this as well. Big bump there, and then you have to tip it in for the right-hander, which is quite a slow one. And then up the hill, so you want to get as much traction out of there as possible as well.
Into 3 left tightens, caution 30, unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. 70, don't cut, 2 right.
I wish I hadn't made that mistake at the beginning. It's all coming back to me at this stage. I remember it quite well. Did quite a lot of runs through here as I hit the wall there on the entry. I don't know how that happened. Don't even know what I did then.
30.
Most mistakes, you know what you've done wrong, but that one, I just ran it into the wall by accident completely. Wasn't even the moment when I should have been struggling either. Anyway, carry on. As you can see, we don't get any restarts on these daily stages, so no chance of getting rid of that mistake at the beginning. I've just got to take it now and see what time I can get. Forward to tighten it up round all these corners with a handbrake if you need to.
Into caution, 5 right to the crest and narrow bridge. Into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30. 4 right tightens, into 5 left.
It feels really quite slow in this car through here, compared.
Into 1 left.
It feels like I've got quite a lot of time to actually see the corners coming, which was a bit of a problem last time, I'll be honest.
Into 3 left.
Oh, tightens here though. Nearly caught me out there. And then caught me out on the exit a little bit. Never mind. A little tap on the walls, no major thing.
50 of a narrow bridge. Into 3 right don't cut tightens. Into 3 left tightens. Into 4.
Oh, a bit wide there as well on the exit, that's bad.
Into 1 left.
Just means that you're slow to get back on the throttle. So it was bad that I've hit the wall, but it's bad for time as well.
Into 3 left. Into don't cut 1 right tightens. Into 1 left tightens.
Oh no. Oh. Bending my wrist in a weird way to get around that corner.
2 right tightens.
Using my left hand only for some reason.
Into 3 left long of a crest. Into caution, don't cut 3 right of a narrow bridge.
It's good going back to the sequential box. I didn't use it for ages until I started using it the other day for this game, and I'm loving it again now. It's a lot better for rallying. Don't use it in the league racing that I do on Gran Turismo or anything like that, but I could do, I suppose, and it won't make much difference. But so used to using my flappy paddles in the cars that I drive on that game, just keep with those. Bit of dust stirring up down here, oh, it's spooky.
Into narrow 5 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 2 left tightens 1. Into 2 right long opens 30. 2 right long tightens 1. Don't cut long. 50.
Oh no, wide again.
Unseen open hairpin left.
Bit annoying on the gravel is the front wheel drive car, I'll be completely honest. Don't drive like I'd like it to drive. I'm sure you could tune it out a bit if you really knew what you were doing with the tuning, but I can get the rear end a bit more lively, but
30.
yeah, it still doesn't help because you just don't have much traction out of the corners to fire yourself out whilst you're getting it sideways. As soon as you get it sideways, you just seem to stop more or less, and that's the problem, I suppose. You've just got to drive it neat and not drive it sideways. But sometimes on a stage like this, you want to hit the handbrake, and maybe it's not a great idea actually. You should be using just throttle input instead to get around the corner. What I'm trying to do now instead, I haven't touched the handbrake for about 8 corners now.
Into 2, right long, tightens 1.
Oh, got that tightened up.
Opens 3 long.
Done another bad mistake, tightens to 1 this one as well. Nearly there now, 1 more corner to go pretty much. Into the fog as I dive down into the last hairpin. An absolutely terrible stage, but we got through it and got to the end, so let's see where we came. And then I think I'll pretty much leave it at that and say goodbye to whoever ends up watching this. And cheers for whoever's stuck with me and watched it.
Good, but let's check the times.
Let's check the times, Phil. It's so enthusiastic, it's awe-inspiring. 290th I'm in, so not very good at all. Too many mistakes in there. Could have had a really good time out of that as well, since I know that stage quite well. It's quite fresh in my mind, but yeah, not the best run, so not the best time. I need to think about buying more cars as well, so let's see who got first place and then see what car they were in. Just something weird with the leaderboard if you're watching. Keeps going down and then back up to the top. So it won't show me the very first place by the look of it, but we've got, no, we haven't got any times. Oh, how high can we go, I suppose? So 264th player was in the Fiesta. It didn't really tell me anything, that. I want to see what car the fastest guy was in, really. Nice bit of replay of me reversing there. Anyway, like I say, gonna pretty much leave it at that. Yeah, thanks for watching if you have. I've been ADG. You'll see me again if you enjoy these dirt rally videos, so keep tuned and subscribe and give us a like if you've enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this game and just giving it a quick go every now and again and trying to do my best. I should put a bit more time into actually practicing and getting a little bit better than I am, but I really enjoy the challenge of just jumping on and almost not being good and having a go and seeing if we can get through these tricky stages everywhere in these ridiculous cars basically. So anyway, thanks for watching if you have, cheers, and see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day.